Welcome back to Competitive Tennis. My name is David, and in today's video, it's going to be a practice session with my coach, and we're really focusing on just staying relaxed and doing as many rallies as we can. In this channel, I'll be sharing my experience learning tennis from scratch until I get to play competitive tournaments. Every week, I'll be taking sessions from coaches, and I'll be sharing all the nuance of what I'm learning to get to play competitive tennis. In this practice session, something that was working really well for me was my forehand. And when I came into the practice, it was top of mind for me that I really wanted to rotate my body as much as I can and coil back, bring the racket back as much as I can to generate nice power. What I really appreciate about the sessions with Coach Alejandro, it's the simplicity that we're going for with my tennis. And what I mean by that is that he's really just looking for three things in order for me to generate good power. The first one is to make sure I'm bringing the racket back. Second one is to brush after contact. That is how you mostly generate power. And the third one, which is a plus, he really wants to see me bend my knees. And sometimes he calls me lazy, but when I'm playing, sometimes I don't even notice that I'm not bending my knees. So that is something that I have to consciously be aware of. And I have a lot of fun getting results with this really simple approach. And the more I practice, the more things will fall in place through experience and repetition. Now, this wouldn't be competitive tennis by my definition if I didn't give myself feedback to improve and also the things that I'm doing well. If I were to highlight what I'm doing good, it would be my forehand. My forehand is coming together really well. I give it different heights and different speeds with power. I'm also doing a pretty good job so far at returning to the middle of the court. And this is something that it's kind of naturally happening as I'm playing tennis now. It's not something that I have to give too much thought into it. And if I was very critical about my game, something that I noticed is that, like on this point, I'm kind of just standing around and waiting for the next point. I'm not actively doing a split step or kind of just bouncing around. That was a good example right there where I'm bouncing around. But for most of the practice, I'm actually kind of just waiting. And this is leading into being late to my prep and to every ball. And I felt rushed and it kind of messes up. So something that I really want to work on for future practices, I want to come into practice with the idea that I really got to move my body much more. And the next thing would be to really bend my knees a lot more than what I'm already doing. My coach is telling me that he doesn't think that I'm bending my knees at all. I don't really notice it during practice. It's not really something that it comes natural to me. So I really have to come with the intention to bend my knees on every shot. And maybe at the beginning, I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit in order to get that feeling into my body. Those were the two main priorities that I will set for myself for next few practices. I think something important is that I'm sure there's a lot more things that I could work on. But in order to get better at anything in general, you want to have specific goals and specific things you want to work on. And you want to tackle them one at a time. Once you have one done, then you can move on to the next one. And that's how you'll slowly but surely you'll get better at something. So I'm going to take that approach with my tennis. So those are the things that I have to criticize myself for and how I'm planning to improve. But I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Should that be my priority right now? Or is there something else that I should work on that you think will help me improve faster and get to a higher tennis level?
Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious about that. So far, you've been giving me really great feedback on some of these videos, and I really taking it into account when I go into practice. Other than that, there is some more practice left. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next practice session for more competitive tennis. See you next one.